Welcome to Seasparkles Corner. Hi and welcome. This is February. March. Oh, I'm a month behind. Okay. March 26th, 2017. And this is my son's wedding day. So welcome to a Seasparkles wedding. Well, first of all, when I went to Publix to find out a wedding cake would cost, I said, forget it, I'll make it myself. So this is the first phase we're going to do. We've got the house. Let me give you a tour of everything what we've done. And we cleaned, scrubbed, disinfected the whole house. Pine all did everything looking nice. So, since we're going to videotape the wedding to share with you, we've set up the dining room table. I scrubbed it, put it clean. Black and red is the theme color because, well, black and red is my son's favorite colors, so that's why it's that. So we've got this set up, and the cake is going to go in the middle, and the flower is going to go back there. We've got this set up for all the food. And you're going to see all the food. And I didn't even get carried away this time either, if you can believe it. So they're going to walk down the aisles this way. I'm going to walk here, David's going to walk here. We're going to start down the aisle this way. And what you're going to see, because Wesley is going to record the wedding, then they're going to come through here. And they're going to go here. We're not having a religious ceremony, we're having a civil ceremony, so Robbie is going to do the wedding. And so that's about what this is going to be like. So we've moved that over here. We cleaned up this room, which we got to vacuum the floor again. It just seems like it never stays clean. And we've got seats for all of the guests. And so you're going to see all the guests there. And of course, Ren's favorite blanket is there. So let's get on with the cake. Now, as for the menu, we'll talk about that after we do the cake. There's Ren. Okay. Now, I know traditionally white is the cake. Now the upper part is a white cake, the lower part is chocolate, because Doris's and seasparkles' favorite flavor is chocolate, as everybody knows, who knows me, of course. So I made a chocolate cake here and frosted it with white butter frosting. So, well, vanilla. Well, that's white and this vanilla, so now we're going to take, and this is a white cake, we're going to put that on top, and I'm eliminating it this time. It's not going to be a 3.5 foot cake like I did for the Christmas party at church, which I should have recorded, but everybody ate it, so that was good. Alright, so let me get a plate. And we've got paper plates, bowls, and spoons, forks, and knives for all of our guests. So, trick. Ta-da! Boy, that was hard. I sweated over that. Actually, it took me a bit to get used to being able to do it. So, and then we're going to put this right on top. So I'm making my own wedding cake. Now, wipe. Alright, we're going to put some frosting to support the other cake. Now, getting the cake 3 stories is okay. Any higher than that, you need to buy what's called a cake dowel to stick it down the middle so it wouldn't fall over. But a cake this small, where we only have 12 guests, it's just a small wedding, and not many people know, but you know now that my son's getting married, because I just didn't want anybody in the church to know, because we would have ended up having at the church with about 500 or so guests, because we're friends with everybody there. So we just wanted to keep it small and intimate, so it was kind of more personal and all that. So There, okay, see? 3 layers can be supported easily. You just kind of line it up good. So we've got that done. That goes in the sink for washing. Now I'm going to show you what's next. I need a pair of scissors. Scissors, scissors, talking about scissors. My favorite scissors. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, now the rest of the frosting is going to go to the outside. With a cake this small, you don't really need a dowel, cake dowel. A cake dowel is sanitary and it goes down the middle and it stays there until people basically cut the cake for it. But we don't need that because this is just a small cake. So it's all good. Alright, so we've got white for the main color. And we've got candied, we got edible decorations. So, you put the frosting on top and you kind of spread it. Now you want to make sure you use a buttercream for the bottom because we're going to be using some fondant. And everything I'm putting on this cake is edible. So kind of spread from the middle and go down and go around. Think of it as a tower. You're going to be surprised with the theme for the wedding. The color for the wedding, color scheme is red and black, but I'm not making a black cake, a red cake with black frosting. I could have made red velvet, but any of our guests who might be not chocolate lovers, the chocolate's on the bottom, so that covers that, which is dark, and the white is on the top, so either way, it should please all of our guests. So first, you get your thin layer of your buttercream all around. There we go. Yep. We want to have a thin layer of frosting on the top because we've got to get all around this big cake. And we've almost got it. Okay. Getting this done. Okay, now all right, now we've got this part done. Now we're getting ready for the next phase. You're thinking, how is that going to turn into a wedding cake? How is that going to be pretty? Well, trust me. Alright, we're going to start on putting the top piece on. This is fondant. Now my son and my future daughter-in-law is Star Wars themed. People, they like Star Wars. Oh, safety bag. It's good for something. Alright, and I got it picked around, so this is made of fondant. You just don't want to put fondant on cake because fondant don't taste too good, but darn, hopefully this is going to work out good. I'm not too happy with this fondant. I don't like them thin like this. I like them thicker. Very careful. Crap. Be very gentle. All right, and once you place the fondant, you cannot change it. So, center your cake. Okay, and there's the next phase. Now let me wash my hands again before we get to the next phase. All right. So we have a Star Wars cake, Star Wars wedding cake. All right. Now we're gonna open the decorations. Now there was one heart missing in this and I didn't notice it when I purchased it. And I didn't feel like digging out the receipt, going to Publix, and they would probably said, well, you should have noticed it to begin with, which I didn't because I always assume everything's perfect from Publix. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're going to take the tips of this and we're going to go around the middle. Alright, we're going to set that down there. See? We've got a pretty decoration. And now we're gonna go with the hearts. Because it's a wedding, we kind of want to have decorations. Okay, and we're going to stick it on the cake. We're going to get one heart on each side. I just hope my son and daughter-in-law will like it. Now these are edible. I'm using the big ones first. Now I've got one big one on each corner. Now I'm going to take a miniature. I'm going to put it beside it. One little one beside each one. Nothing says romance like a little itty bitty little heart. Okay. Now we're gonna go down the big sides. Put a couple more. Hearts on the big side. And we're gonna go with the other side. And put a row of hearts. Okay, now there's the bottom row. We have one big piece extra left, but if we had one more, we'll put it in the middle, see? There's the bottom. I hope my son and daughter-in-law like it. Now, we're going to the next layer. And when you put fondant on, don't cut it or eat it for at least 15 minutes to give it a chance to set. And don't put it in the refrigerator because the color will run from the cold. So it's best to kind of do it like 15 or 20 minutes early if you have time. Otherwise, just leave it sit and it'll be fine. Okay, now we're gonna do we're going in the middle and we're going with congratulations. We're going to put congrats. We're abbreviating it because of the limited amount of letters I get. Congrats. And I want to make sure I've got enough room on the cake. Congrats, David. Congrats, David. D. A. Z. I. D. Now we only have one left A left, and one D, so we're gonna say, instead of doing and, I'm gonna go plus. So we kind of get the words in there, but using what letters we've got. Now if I had another one more, I would have, that's David, plus Doris, plus Doris, G, O, R, I, oh boy, we don't have another S. Well, we'll just use the Z. I'm going to take the S off of this, put a Z, and put the S over there, so her name is right. So far, we've got congrats, David, plus Doris. Now we got that left of that cake, what we're gonna do with it. Alright. Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna put the word J. Y. E. A. H. Okay. H. We got yay. Now we're going to put party. P. A. R. R. T. Y. Okay, we've got congrats, David, plus Doris, yay, celebrating emotion, and party, because that's what we're having. So with lots of hearts, so there you have it. A sea sparkle wedding cake. And I just hope and pray that my son, my guests, and my new daughter will like it. Now you're going to see the wedding and the party and all the fun later on, so stay tuned. This is part 1 of Doris and David's wedding. So we appreciate all of our viewers, all of our subscribers, and our patron. We love all of you. You mean a great deal to us. So hugs and kisses from my family to yours. Stay tuned for more fun. We love you. Thanks for watching. Bye everybody.